As a service dog owner myself, I know that any breed of dog or mini horses are recognized as service animals by the ADA, but he may be from a state that allows other animals, like a fox or a cat.
Don't come at us with aggression. Don't come at us with you're a nuisance.
Oh, this video gets me so pissed. Every time I see it, I have the urge to go rage fuck the nearest thing.
Rage boner!
Hello everybody, Michael Ringtail here, your human observer. Midwest Furfest this year was one of my best convention experiences in a very long time.
Yeah! Woo! Alright! Yeah! Yeah!
More of that to come. There was some controversy though that I was not fully aware of because I actually focus on meeting new humans and having a good time with friends I don't see that often. Strange concept, I know. There was this guy dressed up as some knockoff German soldier and spouting Nazi slogans until he was rebanded and escorted out. Maybe I'll talk about that later. What I really want to start off with here is a human who brought a service animal to the convention, that is a fox.
What's up, the fox?
Shut the fuck up!
After I had the Italian Wapdago, Crafty Andy, interview him. Italian Wapdago, is that a little too far? How about Kitten Fondler? As I had the Kitten Fondler, Crafty Andy, interview Fox Guy.
You know, that's one of the reasons I wanted you to call us, because I wanted to tell you how well and how nice the people in charge were at MFF.
What is he trained to do?
Well, like, when we're, like, for instance, when we go to Walmart, or another store with aisles, he is in front of me, he takes lead and he dips the aisles. I'll make sure that nobody jumps out at me, because that has a tendency to create anxiety for me. He also, in a normal situation, does border, or what we call border control, which means that he can do about a 180 border for me to keep people from kind of, getting into my space.
Yeah.
Here's what I take away from the videos. Here he is, standing around like a fox. Here he is, walking on a leash. Seems a little nervous about that person touching him.
He knows it's okay for me to touch him, but when people reach down to touch him, he moves.
Right. I'm trying to find the other video where he's sitting there and I noticed someone's trying to reach for him, and as you just mentioned he's trained to do, he moves out of the way.
Oh, that's right. He's trained to do that, to avoid people. And here he is, tugging on the leash, like he's curious about that suitor on the chair, or kind of wants to get away, or he's stir crazy a little bit. I don't know. What I do see is that he gets tugged on his leash a little bit, and the fox guy picks him up. So what?
Right now, our method of pickup is I will pull forward on his leash. He pulls back and stretches his body so I can scoop up underneath him and pick him up. Well, a lot of people see that as like I was picking him up by his leash.
He also pooped in the Skyline walkway. Ooh, that's a big one, isn't it? But the owner cleaned it up, and that really sums up anything close to a real incident. But what's this? Twitter and Facebook comments, oh boy. They go from, wow, that's cute, to, foxes should not be pets. That thing looks terrified. Does this fox look fine to you? Report him. This is a person I like to murder. I'm gonna kill this man several times.
The sentence is death.
I will PayPal whoever slaps the pet fox guy in the face as hard as you possibly can. $50. Details to follow. Proof required. Well, let the rumor mill start. He might be untruthful about some elements, or he might not. We cannot know for sure. We are quick to judge things based on our opinions, regardless if we know an individual or not. Instead, maybe keep things more private. I hope this gets resolved, though. Fuck you, 9NA. We don't have time for rational thinking. We need quick, irrational, emotional judgments on this issue. Why don't someone call 911 or the equivalent?
amazing detective work, and I feel horrible for the little guy. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
This is an abhorrent excuse and shows a huge lack of your staff understanding service animal laws. You guys are absolutely in the wrong! This animal has ADA. There's a video of someone gets bit. I don't know why someone has to screw big dogs with the attendees or the animal. That sounds like an awful situation.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Regardless of anything, he is still just one person against many. If you're going to do research, be 100% sure the info is right. Don't share the first you find. Maybe keep it private with those involved in the matter too. Once again, fuck you, 9NA. We don't need to waste time thinking about things. We just need to be reactive, knee-jerking reactive. That's how things get done. Angry and forming mobs. That's how things get done properly around this country.
Really, there's only one thing to address right now before we go further. Yes, the animal does look a little nervous to me. Not really. From the videos I've seen, the owner admits they were both out of their elements.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, we were both completely out of our element. With 10,000 people, we've never been around that many people. Obviously, that was throughout the entire weekend, but we've never been around that many people, either one of us, probably in our entire lives.
Were you mainly going because your daughter wanted to go?
Absolutely was going because my daughter wanted to go. I take anti-anxiety medicine on a daily basis along with antidepressants as well.
That man is full of shit, honestly. He simply brought the fox for attention, and he needs to be not allowed to do so.
A lot of people thought that I brought him for attention seeking too.
Yeah, I was going to get into that next.
Attention? In which case it fucking worked. You've got a lot of attention, and I hope you enjoy it, because most of it's fucking negative.
Quite honestly, that was horrible. I even, when we were talking upstairs to the staff about it, I was like, he was a great idea when we got him, but hindsight being 2020, he draws way too much attention.
You're all acting like it's on the verge of going all out Steven Seagal style and start snapping some bones. Funny, furries love yelling and screaming about the legalities over this like they're Judge fucking Dredd, and yet one wonders, is it a crime to offer someone money to assault another individual? Oh, it is! I'm gonna try to be brief over this service dog debacle. Can a fox be a service dog?
Sorry, it can't. Foxes cannot be service animals. They just can't. They cannot be service animals. Yeah, no way legally recognized as a service animal. Foxes cannot be service animals.
As a service dog owner myself, I know that any breed of dog or mini horses are recognized as service animals by the ADA, but he may be from a state that allows other animals, like a fox or a cat. If the fox is really trained for 180 points and dipping, then I see it as a service animal.
Well, after calling the ADA...
If you have reached this message, we are currently unavailable. The department's
emailing the ADA, writing a physical letter to the ADA, I got through their media inquiry in order to talk to a human fucking being.
If they would identify a domesticated fox as a service dog, given the right circumstance and training and everything.
Yeah, I'll forward you along the information we have, and then if you have any follow-ups, just feel free to email me back and I can look into it further.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Right.
Thank you very much.
And in the end, you know where I kept getting directed to when I asked the blatant question, can a fox be recognized as a service dog under the ADA? I kept getting redirected to the ADA FAQ. So, in conclusion of that, that's the best resource apparently. So I'll link that too. But let's just go over the most relevant questions to help the lazy fucks out there. Question 5. Does the ADA require service animals to be professionally trained? No. People with disabilities have the right to train their dog themselves. They do not need to have a certified dog training program. Do service animals have to wear a vest or patch or special harness identifying them as service animals? No.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons he doesn't wear a vest, is because I pick him up and I bury my face in him too. That's kind of like the point where I am at a point where I can't handle anything more. It helps comfort me as well, comfort and calm me down.
Yeah.
That, and because his damn hair, his poofy hair, freaking gets all kinds of knotted up under a vest.
Can service animals be any breed of dog? Yes! And you can sit there and yell, dogs are not foxes, dogs are not foxes. They're still under the Canidae family.
It shouldn't be on the floor, period. Hell, it shouldn't even be at the con. What if a clean lady opened up the door and it ran out? Or it had to sit in a pen while they vacuumed and cleaned? He shouldn't have it, period. It should be at home.
Are hotel guests allowed to leave their service animal in their hotel room when they leave the hotel? No.
Somebody said, well, all somebody's got to do is say they bit that the dog bit them, and then they're gonna take him from you.
Now, the fox did not bite anyone. The only incident that was real was the shit incident. A person could say then that the animal is out of control. Oh my god, look how dangerous this animal is. Oh my god, it's putting the attendees in danger.
Danger, danger. High voltage.
But really picture this. A service animal has a little accident in your business. Are you really going to be the one that makes a ruckus over it and try to force them out? Can you picture the shitstorm of kicking a person out that has a diagnosed condition out of your business after a service animal has a small little accident? Because that is how the headline would read. After everything I've heard and read and researched, there is absolutely no clear indication that a fox could not be a service animal. Biological technicalities aside, you can scream until the cows come home and fuck your dick hole. Foxes are not dogs and cannot be service animals. It's going to come down to everyone going back and forth until someone lawyers up and takes it to the courts and see how that plays out for you. It's not a ferret. It's not a parrot. It's not a black guy named Barrett. It's a member of the Canidae family. That includes dogs, wolves, foxes, so as long as the animal is under your control, you have little room to say anything about it, much less call Fox Guy here a straight up liar.
It's actually quite well behaved. I was very close to it. It's attentive to its handler and only reacts negatively when other people approach it, but merely moves away. He does seem to know how to handle it. It may be a Russian domestic silver fox? Fuck you, no more drama, Fox, you're full of shit. You heard the mob. Guy's a piece of shit, you should be in agreement.
What an asshole. Yeah, what a fucking garbage piece of shit. Spending time with his daughter, taking her to a furry convention in support of her interest. Fucking worthless piece of shit, having a domesticated fox and raising it from a kit and getting it trained to be a service animal for his needs. What a fucking monster. Having PTSD and anxiety issues when it comes to crowds.
It's PTSD, anxiety. I used to be a first responder up in Wyoming. There's a lot of idiots up there. Between the time I was volunteering up there for search and rescue, we dealt with a plane wreck, multiple deaths and losses, and I guess my psychic is just not built for that.
So all that confident rhetoric I saw on Twitter about calling the authorities, about knowing the ins and outs of the ADA, is all a bunch of bloated bullshit. Yeah, you may have called the authorities, and you may have the Kansas Wildlife Refuge coming over to his house to do a DNA test. Yeah, let's see how that works out for you.
Well, they've called the state of Kansas, and they've demanded a DNA test. What they don't know is that they're going to end up paying for that.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
And really, the threats and calls to authorities and assumptions here sum up the real reason why people hate furries. When they can be a bunch of bullies picking on outliers while claiming not to be bullies themselves because they were picked on too. Kind of like how the Grand Wizard of the KKK says he's not racist. I didn't even go over if the guy was actually going around calling it a fennec fox, because at this point it's such a small detail, it barely even fucking matters.
Telling anyone it's a fennec fox.
That would come up is because there was somebody there that I was telling that my wife really wanted a fennec fox. No, he's clearly a Russian silver. I mean, there's no two ways about it.
And offering money to assault the guy? How fucking dense can you get? Yeah, I remember what it was like seeing people get rewards for bullying me when I was a little lemur, except it was rewards and high fives and laughs. Did you see what I did to that lemur boy? Yeah, what a fucking faggot. Coming here being all faggoty, the fag fuck faggot bitch fag. Welcome to the furry fandom. We are just one big happy family.
I will unscrew your head and check down your neck! Sir, yes, sir!
I've heard of people having issues taking their legitimate service dogs into the supermarket, but this asshole can get into a convention with his quote-unquote legally recognized domestic dog service fox. Like, no, I'm sorry, that sounds like the most snowflake thing.
Yeah, owning a service doggo can be quite the challenge. Imagine if it was a fox. Sorry, I don't cater to bandwagons. Sorry, I don't jump on things for the mere popularity of the subject or the conclusion voted upon by the mob.
How do you know she is a witch? She looks like one! Yeah, she looks like one!
Sorry, I don't assume the worst of people like it seems we are taught by the media to do. The only reasonable reactions I can say I saw, I didn't see everybody, were Blue and Stark. In fact, why don't you check out more of Stark's content? It's pretty good. I'm not being sarcastic. It's pretty good. There you go, Stark. There's your shout out. I hope you like it. Now, the papers labeling the Russian silver fox to be a service animal were presented to MFF, who has their own legal team, and they did the right thing to allow him in. The legal implications of refusing him would be insane. I would have ripped it up in his face and showed him the door. Yeah, that's probably the reason you're not part of their legal team. That is all there is to it. And that can be left.
You ladies don't stand down, you'll have a problem with me.
All 70 pounds of me!
You are wrong in this area. In this instance, I just want you to understand. Do you understand what the ADA is?
Ma'am, we went over the ADA rules. We understand where you're coming from, ma'am.
Don't come at us with aggression. Don't come
You
at
threatened
us
to take
with...
my husband and
presented the
my
papers, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Please calm down.
Please
Please, oh God, somebody help me!
Pink guy, I choose you!
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick.
Yeah, let's dive right into this bullshit. Before we have a well-mannered person supporting his daughter, just to fuck you, we are the customer, you're here because of us, we are the customer, you must listen to everything that we say, because we are the customer.
You are wrong in this area. In this instance, this is wild. I mean, this is...
You have Ebola.
Oh, this video gets me so pissed. Every time I see it, I have the urge to go rage fuck the nearest thing.
Rage boner!
I put up the video unlisted in the description, so you can all look at it yourselves and tell me what you think. For the sake of anonymity, we'll just call this person Fran, because, that's what she sounds like.
Their boss walked away from me this morning. Their boss literally came in and said the conversation is over and left the room.
Hello, I'm Fran Drescher.
Kill it! Kill it!
Despite the answer given to Fran on Twitter, that the animal is indeed a service animal, and in person multiple times, and though he did not need to, he provided the papers proving this is a service animal. No matter how many times Oogle Blue or anyone else says it, it is indeed identified as a service animal.
Is your lawyer available to talk to? If I understand, he's right over there.
This is a common theme.
If we're going to talk about professionalism, I want to know what's professional about public defecation by animals and fetish gear. Where do you draw the line between professionalism?
Fran goes on, and one wonders what the fuck did this couple expect? For staff who just kicked Fox Guy out to appease some stranger's concerns? A stranger who thinks she knows it all because she too has a service dog, and it's in danger. It's in danger, danger!
Danger, Will Robinson, danger!
If I were to walk past that fox with my dog's in danger.
You're speaking in hypotheticals.
The staff emphasizes, we understand your frustration. We get where you're coming from.
We have literally cleared with other organizations, other law enforcement.
I don't know, dude.
I understand your frustration, but you coming to us like this on top of every other
We're
issue
your
you've
customer.
done. I know, I get
People
that.
like us are the only
but
reason
we're,
why you're here. Don't come at us with aggression. Don't come at us with you're a nuisance.
Don't be hostile towards us. Don't call us a nuisance. We are the customer. You're here because of us. I am so amused when these human cocksocks record themselves being pieces of shit and think they're going to be looked upon as some sort of hero.
This person just sexually harassed me.
I said I'm here.
Yes, so now you're actually pointing to yourself. You're actually pointing to your body part.
You will be published on Gawker, and you'll be like the next internet meme. It's gonna be super funny. Like, God forbid, like anyone take your special Hawaiian doll away from you.
So honestly,
Is
will you say on film that that's a fox or a
I don't
dog?
think I need to say anything on film.
And
I actually request that you turn that off, please.
I mean,
And if you
Can you
don't
say
want
that
to turn it
the
off,
way? Is
then
that
if you don't want
not
to turn it
legal?
off, then this conversation's over.
amazing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable you wouldn't just shut the fuck up. If it was such a problem, file a complaint. Call the cops. Oh wait, they did call the cops to escort you the fuck out. Go figure. We don't need you here. We don't need your fucking patrol, your vigilante enforcement. They put the attendees in danger. Yep, look at that fox. Look at how much danger he's in. Look at how much danger he's causing all the attendees. Fran doesn't stop here though. Oh no. She goes on full tattletale retard mode. You okay with this, MFF? Yeah, good job. You're a tattletale. I can't find your SPH in my clothes. Teacher, Billy and Jimmy are doing naughty things to each other behind the dumpster. I get it, though. I get it. I understand. If I was part of the staff, I would tell these guys to find a room. Hey, as much as I don't give a shit about what's going on here, we are liable to the hotel here, guys. So either cool it or find another room to do this in. Do you think putting this on Twitter and making this a public shit show event for everybody to witness is a good thing? You really think that's a good thing? Do you think that's going to help the convention in any way? But that aside, really, no one likes a fucking tattletale, alright? We learned that in school, sometimes the hard way. No one likes a tattletale. You're not doing anything to harm anyone else. With that, it's no skin off my dick. Fran continues on about staff allowing the dreaded fetish gear out on the con space. Please fucking grow up. They need to hire private security. This is too much for unprofessionals. Yeah, chlorine gas attack in 2014.
Am I going out?
Are you gonna go?
Fuck that, I don't feel like I'm on fire. What the hell?
Nah. But oh, a guy wearing a leather shirt in a tiger outfit and a leather pony uniform. Call security! Call the National Guard! They ate the poo-poo! Killed them! Fran also cites the incident she witnessed where some furs had some leather gear on and a kid saw it. A kid saw it? A 12-year-old said, I can't unsee some of the things that I saw. Okay, a younger kid sees some grown man in pony gear or leather outfits. So what happens next? Really, what happens next? Does he grow up into a serial killer? Does he immediately become sexually confused and starts fucking the family goldfish? Or does he grow up to be a conservative prude like you? When you think about it, is a furry convention really good for little kids? I mean, there's no carnival rides or dunk tanks or ring toss arenas.
Hey, you missed, pal.
Yeah, there's a game room there, but really, what do furry conventions mostly consist of? Young adults. Yeah, some of them have children now, God help them. But in the end, in the grand scheme of things, if furries and furry conventions start trying to cater to that sterile, safe environment because, oh God, think of the children, that is when furry will die. That is when you'll find out just how much the stuff you claim to hate, like the mersuiters and the porn, keep the fandom rolling. Technically speaking, there is nothing sexual about latex or rubber. Sexualization happens in the mind, so if you don't want to see the stuff as sexual, don't sexualize it. Also, no one is forcing you to stare at it, so go find a bathroom or something to hide yourself away in. That is if you can find one you feel safe in. Yes, there were gender-neutral bathrooms made by the hotel, and by King Julian, wouldn't you know it, that got her scared too. Gross, but I'm glad they are clearly marked. I'm sure you'll find the bathrooms accommodating your preferences and ideology. Safety is not an ideology. I'm a 100-pound woman. I don't need to be in danger because someone feels special. A whole 100 pounds. Goddamn. A slight breeze is a danger to you.
Whoops, window open.
Shit, regular bathrooms are a threat to me. I'm a lemur. You know how stronger an average human being is compared to our species? And I'm pretty sure most women can beat the shit out of Crafty Andy.
I'm gonna be the master! I'm gonna kill all the titans! I'm gonna make the death note! Fuck!
You got anything else? Me and my husband might go to MFF 2018.
No. My name is. No! My sign is. No! You need to let it go. You need to let it go.
You don't belong here. You would be more fitted to be part of some church youth group or a charity event for little kids. A furry convention is not your cup of tea. I've been involved with furries for 9 years now, and the ones that come and go the fastest are the wannabe cleaners of the fandom. The ones that try to force their preferences down other people's throats. But these are just my observations. I am Michael Ringtail, your human observer. Lemur power! Ha 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 ha! Hello, Crafty Andy here. I hope this video does help quell the growing misconceptions going around. Nuance continues to be dead, while easy lies and big headlines overrule complicated truths. Is it really that hard to talk to people? Don't cling to hearsay, or especially Boogaloo's video. My gosh, you just hammered it home about that service dog and Fennec Fox comment. Also, comments are disabled on that video, so I wouldn't be surprised if I get flagged by her. We shall see. I also emphasize checking out the discussion we had. I timestamped all the key parts on both parts of the video, so please be sure to check it out if you are interested. Also share, subscribe, Patreon if you want to support my work, like. If you like comedy and art, check out Crafty Arts, Rotten 8 Creations for your real-world politics commentary, and we do group streams every week on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. There are some more happy, fun furry videos in the works right now, and with that, see you later.